this is just your friendly reminder that you have 6 months left to make 2026 your best year. And I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but we have 171 days left in this year. And whenever I'm tracking the days like that, it honestly used to scare me, but I wanted to scare me because if you've ever read the book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyways, the reason why people move with urgency, the reason why people are able to get through uncomfortable situations and achieve their goals is because they're able to overcome the fear. Really hoping that knowing that there is 171 days left in the year will scare you a little bit to take action towards your goals, attack those goals, and lock in. If you feel like the first few months flew by, you started off in a great start, you achieved a couple of goals, but you still feel like you didn't give it your all, you still have a lot to give, you have a lot of potential, but I've come up with a master plan to reach your full potential this next 6 months. And I'm really hoping that anyone watching will gain a lot from this. A lot of this is backed by neuroscience. The 6 months is a lot of time to reach your full potential. You don't need a whole year. And that's why I've come up with a master plan backed by neuroscience, backed by all my self-improvement knowledge that I've consumed from books, from podcasts over the last 6 months and the couple of years, just to make this last 6 months the best 6 months in terms of achieving your goals, in terms of understanding financial literacy, self-improvement. And I'm hoping that you will gain a lot from this video. I know that I will, so I'm hoping that you will. So let's just get straight into this. The number one thing that I don't hear enough people say when I watch videos like this is forgive yourself, right? Forgiveness is an act of self-love. And you're probably wondering why. When you're trying to change and you've been stuck in the loop, you lose self-trust and you need to regain that self-trust. You may not be aware of it, but there's a part of you that has lost the trust because we've made these goals. I don't know about you, but I have anyways. There are times when I have set goals and I'm not able to achieve them, and I'm very resilient, so I don't give up on the goal. So I just keep setting the goal over and over again, and when you're not achieving them over and over again, you lose faith, you lose trust. So forgiveness is kind of like giving yourself a fresh start and saying, I'm not going to give up on you. You need to re-strategize. You need to try harder. And I feel like that faith in yourself is the greatest form of self-love. Because if you think about it, think about someone you really love, like a little child, or it could be your little brother, your little sister, or your brother, their big brother or big sister, and you're trying to help them out with something, but they keep, not getting it. You don't give up on them. You don't give up on them, right? Because you love them, and you shouldn't give up on yourself either. Why? Because you love yourself. And the fact you're even watching videos like this, you love yourself 100% for wanting the best for yourself. So you're not going to give up. So the next thing is self-love rituals, right? I've already said forgiveness is the greatest form of self-love, but other things like eating healthy, exercise, the basics that we've all heard about, these are self-love rituals. Waking up, meditation, not going on your phone to look at strangers the first time you wake up in the morning, like understanding that your life is the most important to you, like you are the main character of your life, so you need to focus on improving yourself so that you can help your loved ones. I've just realized I have a long ass transformation list, so I will be flying through it, but I really just want to explain each point authentically. Like, I'm speaking to my bestie and I want the best for us, so I really want to take my time with these points, but I will fly through it a little bit. So the next point is take small steps. I love quick results. I used to be the kind of person that felt like I have to do a workout every day, I have to read every day, just do these like self-improvement practices. You don't have to do this. You can literally take the smallest steps every single day towards your goals, and you'll still achieve your goals. And you don't need to do the most in order to get the best results, is what I'm trying to say. It is important to move with speed, but slow productivity is also very important. For example, waking up early to meditate, to pray, to reflect on how you want the day to go is so important. This is backed by like neuroscience, is to outsmart the future version of yourself. There's a version of you right now that is addicted to those bad habits, right? And you need to outsmart that version of you by thinking ahead of that version of you. For example, I know that I struggle to wake up early in the morning, so I need a plan to get myself out of bed in the morning. And my plan is no phones in the room. That will get me out of bed like that when I know my phone is outside of the room. So you need to outsmart that that old version of you that is addicted to those bad habits. And the next thing is to think about the circle of life. Like, think about relationships, right, with your loved ones, romantic relationships, your family, your future family. Think about these things and just write down what you want for your life, the circle of life, the career you want, the job you want. You want to start a business, like whatever it is that you want, write it down with passion and also write a list, write down a story like you've already achieved your goals. For example, when I'm journaling, I'll write down, I make this amount of money per month, right? And it's my freedom number, right? Even though I don't make that much money a month, I write it like I've already achieved it. When I was reading the book Million Dollar Weekend, it's a book by a business author, a businessman called Noah Kagan. He spoke about how he would write down, I make 3K per month, even though he didn't make 3K per month independently. He would write that down as though he had already achieved it. And he turned, like, when he started his business, he was able to make way more than that. But that is the power of, like, manifestation, the power of prayer, whatever you believe in. Words are power, right? Words are powerful, and people just don't really understand the power of their words, the power of manifesting your life into fruition. Another thing that is so important is your environment. Your environment needs to be tidy, right? A clean room means a clear mind. Your environment organized, it just makes things so much easier. It makes things so much clearer. The next thing is preparation. I love to prepare for everything. I do meal prep. I prepare my clothes for the next day. I prepare for the next day ahead, the next week ahead. Preparation is key. And the next two things is it's important to learn skills, education. Always keep learning, never stop learning, because skills open so much doors for you. They give you so much opportunities, and you can create opportunities for yourself because of your skills. And last but not least is surround yourself with people that motivate you. If you don't have ambitious people in your life right now, it's the books you read, the podcasts, the channels you watch. It's just important to surround yourself with people that you want to be like, people that inspire you to be the best version of yourself. So I'll probably make another video like this at the end of this week, but this is it for today. And I really hope that the next 6 months is the best in terms of your growth.